here are 3 things to think about when you're getting ready to purchase a lot of land. And this is what they might be different than when you're just trying to purchase a house. So the first thing would be find out what the land is zoned and make sure that it's the right zoning for what you want to do. Some people want to just buy a lot of land in order to build a house on it. Some people want to put a business in. Some people, maybe that business is an office building type of a situation. Sometimes it's more industrial and they want heavy machinery operating in there. Make sure that it's zoned for exactly what you want to do before you put the money in to actually buy a lot of land. Seems simple, seems like a no-brainer, but there's actually a lot of people that sometimes skip that step and then they buy the land and now they realize they can't actually use it for what they wanted it to. Second is make sure that there's utilities running on the land or not. I mean, either way, it just depends. You need to know what you're in for. So if you're buying a lot of land, you think it's super cheap and that's great, you can just throw up a building. There's a lot of other steps involved. You need to make sure that there's water and electricity and sewer and all those different things that are able to get to the property. If not, that's going to cost you tens of thousands of dollars and a lot of extra time that maybe you weren't preparing for initially, because you need months of waiting for the permits to get there. And then you have sometimes $50,000 or $60,000, sometimes more, to get those utilities running to that property, especially if that property is more on the outskirts of town. The third thing to really consider when you're buying a lot of land is the financing on that property. Now, because a lot of traditional lenders won't just lend money onto a lot of land for people, typically the most common forms of financing on land are paying with cash or seller financing, where the seller will just accept payments over a longer period of time until that eventually is paid off. Now, so make sure you have your financing lined up so that you can take down the property and you're not, all ready to go, and then all of a sudden no lender will actually lend that money on the property. So those are 3 things to think about when you're getting ready to buy land.